What's up, YouTube? This is John from Team RynOke. Guys, I do apologize. I haven't brought y'all a video. Well, me particularly. I haven't done a video in quite a while. I just had a lot of things going on. Today I'm going to be bringing you my Sylvan deck profile, guys. I'm really loving this deck so far. It's really fun. Yeah, it's only going to get better. We get a lot of support in Primal Origin. Probably not going to go over that in too much detail because stuff's not out, so I'm really not looking too much into it. I just know there's a lot of good stuff coming out for him. So let's get started with the monsters, guys. I am running 3 Sylvan Martial Leaf. And what this guy does is when he is summoned, I can choose either 1 or 2 and then excavate that mini from the top of the deck. If it's a plant, send it to the graveyard. If it's not, put it on the bottom of the deck. And then when he's excavated from the deck to the graveyard by a card effect, monster effect, I get to pop 1 monster on the field. So he's just our monster poppers. I run 3 of him. Then next up, I've got the Mushroom. This guy's not bad whether you excavate him or draw him. He's a 100 attack, 2000 defense, 2-star with a flip effect. When he's flipped, you get to call a number 1 through 5 and then excavate that mini. So even if you draw him, not too bad. I wouldn't really want to draw more than 1 of them, but he is our MSTs. When he's excavated, we get to MST something on the field. So next up, I run 3 of the Hermitry. I do run 3 of him. I've heard people say they don't like him or he's bad. I think he's personally good. I have some really amazing combos I like to do with this guy. Once per turn, you can excavate the top card of your deck. If it's a plant, send it to the graveyard. If not, put it on the bottom of your deck. And then if it was a plant, you get to draw a card. So he kind of pluses for you. But yeah. And then when he's excavated, you get to look at the top 3 cards on your deck and rearrange them in any order. Then next up, I play 2 Peacekeepers. When it's summoned or special summoned, you get to just excavate the top card of the deck. But one of my favorite things to do is with Mount Sylvania, put this on the top of the deck, then use my Hermitry's effect to mill it to re-special summon my Lone Fire and use Lone Fire again. I only run 2 of them. I really don't think I need 3. But yeah, so really good card. I personally think it's a good card. I like it at 2 though. Next up, that was it for the Sylvan engine. Next up, I'm running Lone Fire Blossom, 2 of those, self-explanatory, guys. Then I'm running 1 Fallen Angel of the Rose. What this lets me do is, like, if I have a dead monster or something, I can just summon it, get the excavate, bounce it back to my hand to special summon a 2400 beater. She's also level 7, so she'll let me help with my rank 7 plays in the deck. Next up, I've got Spore, self-explanatory, Dandelion, Debris Dragon. All of those are self-explanatory, guys, for plant decks. Next up, Copy Plant. He helps with my rank 8 and rank 7 exceeds. He's a 1-star tuner, so if I need him to tune or if I need him to overlay. Then I'm running Double Effect Veiler because monster effects are terrible right now. And DD Crow because a lot of people like to target things in the graveyard. DD Crow hits a lot. It'll stop Dark World monsters from resolving. It'll stop Mermail stuff from resolving. Anything that hits the graveyard, you can chain this to it, stop its effect. So they Grapha you. You can chain DD Crow, banish Grapha before his effect can resolve, no pop. So just a great card, plus with things like Wolf Bark or, I mean, even in other plant decks, Miracle Fertilizer. So I do main 2 DD Crows. Should put me at 22 monsters. Next up, let's get into the spells, guys. I run 3 Mount Sylvanias. You don't need it, but it is so helpful. So what it is you get to pitch a monster, a plant, and then put any Sylvan at the top of your deck. And then at the end of your opponent's turn, you can excavate 1 card from the top of your deck. What I like to do with it personally, though, is my favorite opening is a Mount Sylvania, any plant, it doesn't matter which at that point, a Lone Fire Blossom, and a Miracle Fertilizer. Miracle Fertilizer just makes it so much sweeter, but you play Mount Sylvania, you Lone Fire into the Dooku tree, then pitch the plant for Sylvania to put Peacekeeper on top, Dooku's effect to excavate Peacekeeper, resummon Lone Fire into another Hermitry, and then you have a rank 8. You have your rank 8 Felgrand play, or whatever rank 8 you want. So 3 of them. Don't run Terraforming, guys. I just don't think I need it. I run triple Miracle Fertilizer. It's kind of like Call of the Haunted, but you know, if the monster leaves the field, so does this. But if they just don't want to do anything about your monsters, you're just going to keep getting plants, it seems. So you just can't normal summon or set. Then I'm maining 2 MSTs. Just for things like Defissure, Macrocosmos, things that hurt this deck terribly. With those out, you can't use your mushroomed MST stuff. So, and then I can chain it to like Tenki and all that other good stuff. So, then I run 1 Dark Hole and 1 Book of Moon. So, self-explanatory there. Alright guys, I hope you're enjoying my One Piece mat. I love it. Right there's my favorite villain and probably one of my favorite characters of the show, Don Flamingo. So for the traps, I'm running 3 trap stuns. Just such a good card, guys. Just at the start of your turn, just trap stun, then start doing your plays. That way you don't have to worry about their back row. So, pretty self-explanatory. Next up, I've got 2 Fiendish Chains. Along with the Effect Veiler's Fiendish Chain, just monster effects are terrible. So, then let's see, Solemn Warning, self-explanatory. Bottomless Trap Hole, and Mirror Force, guys. It's all self-explanatory traps. So that's my deck right there. Let's go over the extra deck. Okay, so for my 15 card extra deck, I'm running 1 Melee. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. Let's see. 2 level 3 Earth monsters once per turn. You can send 1 plant from your deck to the graveyard, or target 1 plant monster in your graveyard, special summon that target, and face up defense position. So pretty good, guys. If she can stay out, she can open up some plays for you. 1 Zen Mains. I'm not running Fortune Tune. I might look into rerunning that over Zen Mains just because of Martial Leaf, but as of right now, I'm running Zen Mains. Then for my level 7s, I'm running 1 Draco and 1 Big Eye. I am thinking about finding a way to put Blaster in the deck. I did see one build that was using Blaster, and there are a lot of fire targets in this deck. And he's a level 7, I can bring him out, he just helps with consistency for my rank 7s. Then I'm currently only running 1 Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand. I need a second one, I think 2, it's not necessary, but it's just that nice to have it, that little cushion in case they get rid of the first one. Divine Knight's just he's a little bit annoying. Then I'm currently running 2 of this guy, I'm probably going to butcher his name, Alcei, the Sylvan High Protector. I haven't got to pull him out yet, but once per turn, declare 1 card name, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is the declared card, add it to your hand. Otherwise, send it to your graveyard. So you get to kind of, I guess, you don't have to say the correct name. I mean, if you want to excavate the top card of your deck to the graveyard, which I guess you would if it's a plant. And then you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card in the field, place that target on either the top or bottom of the deck. You can only use the effect of Alcei, the Sylvan High Protector, once per turn. So, this effect of them. So you can only do that once per turn of bouncing stuff, but use this effect, mill something to the graveyard, get a plant effect, and then detach a material and send 1 of your opponent's monsters, or any card, I guess, on the field to the bottom of their deck. Or top, whichever one you want. That's it for my seeds, guys. Then I'm running 1 Formula Synchron for synchroing, 1 Ally of Justice Catastor, 1 Crimson Blader, 1 Stardust, 1 Mistworm. You'll notice that I'm missing my Black Rose, guys. I do need to pick one of those up. My teammate has one, but he does use it. 1 Giganticastle, 1 Leo. Leo's not bad. Can be targeted till my main phase too. And then 1 Star Eater, because I can make level 11 really easy in this deck, and Star Eater is very annoying. Can't chain anything to a summon, and I will beat you down with this card alone for a while because you can't use anything on him. So that's my extra deck. On to my side deck, guys. I am running Max C's. I was trying a mained, but I'm just not finding enough use out of them, so they are sideboarded for things like Karakuri, 3-Axis Fire Fist, Geargias. So then I'm citing my 3rd MST, 2 Mind Crushes, because it's Mind Crush. There's a lot of decks this format that let you see what's coming into your hand. 2 Light, 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Those are pretty self-explanatory, guys. I really wasn't using Shadow Imprisoning Mirror that often, it seemed like, until I keep running into Inzektor decks, so Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. 2 Overworked for Fire Fist, 2 Divine Wrath, just because it's Divine Wrath. It's a counter trap. It's going to give everybody kind of the shaft when they go to activate a monster effect. Then last but not least, I am citing in 2 selections. And I use this for several different ways. It could be used for my mirror match in case I play another plant deck or play another Sylvan deck. They go to pull out a monster and I already have one. No. It's kind of like Solemn Warning. I'm just going to pay 1,000 life points instead of 2, and it's gone. There just has to be that same type on the field. Another way I like to use it is I'll side it in against Fire Fists, and the moment they bring out a second Beast Warrior, no. Just Solemn Warning it away. So, and I only had to pay 1,000 life points, so in the end it lets me have 3 Solemn Warnings in the deck. So, alright guys, that is my Sylvan deck profile. This was actually a pretty quick deck profile, guys, so I do apologize. I didn't really go into too many details on too many things. Still learning the deck, guys. This is like my Harpies, the video I did. This was a rough draft of my Harpies. I will be bringing y'all a more updated version of my Harpies here soon. I've got a really good build with them that's working. I love my Harpies. Sometimes they're a little inconsistent, but they are probably the deck that I'm going to be playing at the regional that I'm going to be going to next. As y'all all know, my teammate Donnie got his invite to National. So March 15th, I will be up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, trying to get my invite. I'm hoping my Harpies will carry me to it. Other than that, guys, I'm John from Team RynOke. Like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the stuff from Primal Origin if you want. If you want a discussion video on that, I will do a discussion video on the Primal Origin support for Sylvans. Until then, I'm John from Team RynOke, and I'm out.